the headlines of this bulletin. The meeting to listen to the reports on works that have been conducted within the key projects in the city. City leaders inspected the execution progress of the Western Ring Road projects. On the occasion of Chol Chnam Thmay traditional festival of Khmer minority people, leaders of Cần Thơ City offered congratulations to Khmer dignitaries and people across Cần Thơ City. Hello, and it's good to see you back here in this edition of Cần Thơ News and Top News today. On April 23rd morning, the Student Board for Implementing Politburo Resolution number 59, National Assembly Resolution number 45/2022 Q815, Governmental Resolution number 98 NQCP, and key projects in Cần Thơ City convened a meeting to listen to the reports on works that have been conducted within the key projects of Cần Thơ City. Secretary of Cần Thơ City Party Committee, Head of Cần Thơ City's National Assembly Delegation Lê Quang Mạnh presided over the meeting. Attendees listened to many investors and localities presenting the project of developing Cần Thơ City and enhancing urban resilience. This project has 58 bidding packages, 47 of which are capitalized by ODA sources and 11 counterpart sources. 4,637 households are stricken by the project, 1,114 of which have not transferred floors to construction units. The project is facing difficulties in floor clearance, compensation, and resettlement. Consequently, although it has been conducted for 7 years, less than 60% of its work has been completed. 9 bidding packages of the projects, therefore, have not been transferred to contractors. Attendees analyze objectives and subjective reasons as well as drawbacks in conducting the projects, from then proposing solutions to remove the difficulties in the time ahead. On April 12th afternoon, Party Central Member Secretary of Cần Thơ City Party Committee, Head of Cần Thơ City's National Assembly Delegation Lê Quang Mạnh, and leaders of the People's Committee and departments of Cần Thơ City inspected the execution progress of the Western Ring Road projects.
Reports show that although around 30% of sites have been cleared, the bidding pocket has not been conducted as a whole because clear sites lie scattered locations where resettlement has not been ready for stricken households to move into. In addition, the slow removal of technical infrastructure like mid and low voltage lines and water drainage systems affect the progress also. Secretary Lê Quang Mạnh requested to step up the compensation for stricken households from then shown transferring floors to the project.
On the occasion of Chol Chnam Thmay traditional festival of Khmer minority people, on April 12th morning, State and Vice Secretary of Cần Thơ City Party Committee, Chairman of Cần Thơ City People's Council Phạm Văn Hiễu, offered congratulations to Khmer dignitaries and people at P2 Khosarangsai Pagoda in Ninh Kiều Urban District and Pothi Samrong Pagoda in Ô Môn Urban District. State and Vice Secretary Phạm Văn Hiễu briefed remarkable achievements recorded by the city in the first months of this year and the results of implementing minority policies. In the meantime, he acknowledged contributions from Khmer dignitaries and people to building great solidarity and local patriotic commemoration movements. The State and Vice Secretary of that Khmer Theravada dignitaries and followers would continue to promote the cultural traditions and customs of the minority and unite to effectively carry out the political task, from then contributing to building more developing Cần Thơ City.
On April 12 morning, the delegation of the Military Zone 9 at the head of Major General Huỳnh Văn Ngon, Chief Commissioner of the Military Zone 9, and leaders of Cần Thơ City's military headquarters visited and offered wishes to Khmer Theravada pagodas in Thời suburban districts on the Chol Chnam Thmay festival occasion. The delegation came to Veshachikon Pagoda in Thời Thành commune, Saray Vongsa, and Ampere Von pagodas in Định Môn commune. On this occasion, delegation members gave brief information on the local development situations and life of Khmer people in Mekong Delta region. The delegation also offered gifts and wished Khmer dignitaries and people a happy and lucky festival.
On April 12th morning, a group of physicians from Hoa Hảo Medical General Hospital gave free health checkups and gifts to roughly 500 policy classified and needy Khmer people in the Mom commune of Thái Lai Suburban District. After being offered health checkups, Khmer people were given health consultations, directed to get clinical tests, and instructed on how to prevent illnesses and take care of their health. 600 gifts were also offered to Khmer people at a combined cost of 310 million Vietnam dong. Also on this occasion, Hoa Hảo Medical General Hospital and Cần Thơ City Student Board for that of soldiers and people transferred the House of Companionship to War veteran Đào Bạc in Thời Tân commune, Thái Lai Suburban District. The house has a value of 153 million Vietnam dong, in which Major General Vũ Cao Quân supported 103 million Vietnam dong. Onto the news. On April 12th afternoon, leaders of Kansas City People's Committee convened a meeting to give opinions on some issues within their powers.
The issues include the issuance of decisions on the management decentralization of urban street management stipulations on the cemeteries and cremation units in Cần Thơ City, resolutions on school fee support policy for the 2023-2024 school year, the draft resolution on mechanism and policies for the smart education and lifelong learning with a focus on foreign language in 2021-2030 phase, resolution on commendation supporting the area of education and training.
The Youth Union of Cần Thơ University and Bình Phú Senior Secondary School in Devon Province have just totally organized an origin returning trip to the Museum of the Military Zone 9, situated at number 6 Hòa Bình Avenue, Tân An Ward, Ninh Kiều Upper District, Cần Thơ City. Around 150 students of the two schools joined the visits and were introduced career and revolutionary life of late President Ho Chi Minh, his affection towards people in the South, and the affection of certain people and soldiers towards the President. The Museum of the Military Zone 9 showcases more than 75,000 documents, images, and artifacts, and every year receives roughly 110,000 visitors, including more than 3,000 foreigners. On April 12th, leaders of Bình Thủy Upper District convened a working session with relevant and professional units to take over the organization of the 10th Southern Folk Cake Festival 2023 to be slated from upcoming April 28th to May 2nd at the square of Bình Thủy Upper District.
This is the second consecutive year that a festival has taken place in Bình Thủy urban districts. As of now, preparations for the festival, jointly done by departments, sectors of the city, have been ensured as scheduled. Leaders of Bình Thủy urban district requested units in relation to speed up disseminating and widely advertising the festival, ensure a good supply of electricity and water. Special attention is paid to ensuring political security and food hygiene safety.
Information on cultural activities. Vietnam Youth Alliance has just shortly launched a writing contest named Books That Changed My Life in 2023. The contest targets Vietnamese citizens at home and abroad to share good pages of meaningful books that have changed the awareness and life of contestants. Entries are received from April 6 to August 6 at the email address cổng tri thức thanh giống financial thanh giống.vn with the headline Entries of the Writing Contest Books That Changed My Life, enclosed with individual information including names, address of permanent residence, telephone number or email if any. Winning entries will be voted on V10 contest system from August 6 to September 6. We now continue with the weather forecast. The updated weather forecast also wrapped up this edition of Continuous. If you want to watch again in its bulletin, please visit our website, kenthotv.vn. And now thanks for being with us. Goodbye and see you next time.